Mikel Obi, Arsenal cannot touch UEFA Champions League trophy. Says who? Well, I would not let you know who said just that. But talking about countdown to the World Cup 2026, a lot are really happening, and I'll give you details about some of the trending news about Nigeria, about countries participating at the World Cup. You're welcome on Hot Sport on Fly 104.9 FM this morning. Yes, all is now very much set for the grand finale of the MOB Unity Cup. The MOB Unity Cup, the one everyone is talking about. That's the grand finale of the biggest, one of the biggest soccer championships in Nigeria. In Ekiti State precisely is the biggest and one of the best youth soccer championships in Nigeria. I must tell you that the MOB Unity Cup final will be happening on Monday. Yes, Monday, June 8th, year 2026, and that will be at the Oluyemi Stadium in Ado-Ekiti, where the Senate leader himself, representing Ekiti Central Senatorial District at the National Assembly, at the Senate, yes, distinguished Senator Michael Okwembamidele will be rolling out the drums and welcoming everybody at the grand finale, including his the governor of Ekiti State, His Excellency Governor Biodo Abayomi Oyebanji will be there, and several other top guns. Well, I would not be surprised to see several senators and other national lawmakers coming to Ekiti State on Monday to be part of this historic event. It's few days to go, and it's on Monday, and you have to be there to enjoy the best of football. Then let me tell you that the MOB Unity Cup will feature both male and female categories. The final. Yes, the grand finale in the female category will feature two teams, and that's Oba Ademola Ajakaye Memorial Academy, yes, representing Irekpodun, Ifelodun local government, and Ado-Ekiti local government, represented by Golden Queens Golden Queens FC. Those are the two teams that will play at the grand finale on Monday. While the final match will be coming up, kicking off by 2 p.m. Yes, about 4 p.m. The male final match will be kicking off, and it will be an explosive outing as Delight Football Club of Ado-Ekiti will be taking on NYSC Ekiti State, known as Samba Boys, representing Irekpodun, Ifelodun local government, and that will be by 4 p.m. Now, let me also inform you this morning that it's just 10 days to go. 10 days to go, and the Oluyemi Stadium will also be hosting a great encounter, and that's the Oluyemi Stadium, which is now upgraded, which is now wearing a new look, beautiful look, and that's courtesy of Governor Biodo Abayomi Oyebanji. Wow, on Sunday, June 14, 2026, God willing, there will be a couple of events at the Oluyemi Stadium, and that will be the EXO alumni. Yes, EXO alumni, Ekiti University alumni global body will be rolling out the drums and playing a friendly match with Foye alumni. Federal University of Ekiti alumni will be taking on Ekiti University alumni in a friendly match, in a way to celebrate and the unprecedented strides of Governor Biodo Abayomi Oyebanji in in the area of sport. You have to be at the Olympic Stadium and to see what the governor has done at the stadium. The turnaround at the Olympic Stadium, it's so awesome. And in 10 days time, well, the gates will be open for everyone to come and enjoy football. Friendly match between Foye alumni and EXU alumni at the Olympic Stadium to celebrate and showcase the strides of Governor Biodun Ibanji in the area of sport. That's courtesy of the Ambassador Sheyi Idowu led EXU Global alumni. Now we are not leaving Ekiti State just yet, as we have reports here that coach Bolariwa Idris has officially stepped down as head coach of Ekiti United, and that was just the news that came out just yesterday following the conclusion of the 2025-2026 Nigerian National League season, bringing an end to a memorable one-season spell with the Ekiti State-owned club side. Yes, reports have it here that he resigned from the club on Wednesday, marking the close of a chapter that saw Ekiti United emerge as one of the most competitive teams in the league. Under coach Bola Idris, Ekiti United finished third in the fiercely contested NNL Conference B, earning 30 points and narrowly missing out on promotion to the Nigeria Premier Football League. Well, I wonder, did we really narrowly miss out? No, we did not even go for the Super 4. So, well, it's good that we ended up in the third place on the NNL table and with 30 points. If Ekiti United has topped that table, has come out as the first on the league, well, they would have gone for Super 4. And automatically a qualification ticket would have been granted, offered them as a team in the Premier League. Now, one of the standout achievements of Bola Idris was the club's impeccable home record. Idris became the only coach in the just concluded NNL season to maintain a perfect home record, winning all 9 home matches and securing the maximum 27 points available on home soil. The coach thanked the Ekiti State government as well as the technical advisor to the Governor of Sport Development, Dr. Olushola Ositoba, for our unwavering support and commitment throughout the season. Well, reports which is contrary to the one I just took is coming up, and of course we have it that there are indications that Coach Bola Idris did not just resign yesterday. He has been eased out earlier by the management of the club. Well, according to a statement issued by the team, that's Ekiti United management, according to the media officer of the club. Yes, according to the media officer of Ekiti United Football Club, talking about Blessing Akinyemi being taken. Yes, this morning I must tell you that the club said that Coach Bola Idris has not resigned, that he did not really resign from the club. Yes, he said this was an inaccurate information that needed clarification. Yes, the media officer of Ekiti United said the coach did not resign from his appointment, and rather his engagement with Ekiti United FC was on a temporary basis for a specified period, which has now expired upon the completion of the agreed term. His appointment naturally came to an end at the conclusion of the 2025-2026 Nigerian National League NNL season in April. Now, the club management said the departure of the coach should not be misconstrued as a resignation, but rather as the expiration of a fixed term appointment. And of course, The management said that this has happened several weeks ago since the conclusion of the season, and that did not just happen yesterday. That he did not just resign yesterday, but the situation was that he has left the club by mutual understanding because he has a limited time to take charge of the club, which has now expired. Alright, that's all from Ekiti State for now. Let me quickly go on to other sports stories across the country as we land in Lagos. Yes, in Lagos State, the governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, has reaffirmed the state's commitment, readiness to host the maiden edition of the National Intermediate Games as the maiden organizing committee of the event inspected facilities across the state yesterday. The National Intermediate Games, recently introduced by the National Sports Commission, is aimed at strengthening the transition from grassroots to elite sports for emerging athletes, with the inaugural edition scheduled for September this year. The main organizing committee inspection team was led by the Director General of the National Sports Commission, Bukola Olopade, who also expressed satisfaction with the state's level of preparedness. During the tour, the committee inspected the ongoing rehabilitation work at Teslim Balogun Stadium, which is undergoing extensive upgrades, including a new playing surface and improvements to key infrastructure. Now talking about this former Nigerian sprinter, former Africa's fastest runner, and former world record holder. Talking about Ado-Ekiti-born Olusoji Fashuba. Yes, he has praised urban athlete Kanyisola Ajayi after the youngster set a new Nigerian record in the men's 100 meters, hailing the 21-year-old's steady progression from the junior ranks to the senior level. Ajayi broke Fashuba's 20-year-old national record with a world-leading time of 9.84 seconds at the NCAA East Regional Championships on Friday, and also secured qualification for the NCAA Championships. Olusoji Fashuba, who had 9.85 seconds mark, which was also the African record at the time, was set at the Doha Grand Prix in May 2006. The continental record is now held by Kenya's Ferdinand Omanyala, who clocked 9.77 seconds in Nairobi on September 18, 2021. Alright, right about now, let's go on to talk about matches decided yesterday across the world. Yes, the international friendly matches decided yesterday. The match between Nigeria and Poland. You can say it again that you heard it first on this radio station, Fly 104.9 FM, that Nigeria and Poland settled for a 2-2 draw. Nigeria scored first in the 23rd minute, courtesy of Murphy, and Potulski equalized for Poland 45 minutes into the game before they went on half-time break, and it was 1-1 at half-time. Yes, Nigeria also scored again through Paul Onuachu 77 minutes into the game via penalty, but Poland equalized the game on the dot of 90 minutes, and that's at extra time, as the match ended 2-2. For other international friendly matches decided yesterday, Kyrgyzstan and Kenya match has been cancelled, while Israel defeated Albania 1-0. DR Congo and Denmark settled for a goalless draw. Italy defeated Luxembourg 1-0. Algeria defeated Netherlands 1-0, and Nigeria settled for a 2-2 draw with Poland. Later today, there will be matches again across the world, especially this one involving, yes, there will be several other matches, but earlier today, Panama and Dominican Republic played out a 4-2, which ended in favor of Panama. South Korea also defeated El Salvador 1-0. Guinea will take on Northern Ireland later. That's later today. Mali versus Iran, Iraq versus Spain, France versus Ivory Coast. Yes, the World Cup is approaching. Today is June 4 and the World Cup is starting on June 11. Well, there are some players that you need to know about because the World Cup will be having an array of players representing 48 countries across the world. While some are some of the oldest players in the world, some are among the youngest players in the world. It will be interesting to know that Manchester City have the highest number of players at the World Cup, representing different countries. Yes, 19 players of Manchester City will be representing 12 different countries at the World Cup, and the champions of Germany, England, France, and Spain have the most players at the World Cup. After that, with Arsenal providing 60 players for 10 different countries. Serie A winners Inter Milan have just 7 players at the tournament because they are also not going to be at the World Cup. Yes, at the World Cup 2026, the oldest player according to record will be the goalkeeper, Craig Godin, who will be 43 years old and 162 days when it all starts next week, making him by far the most senior player at the World Cup. Portugal's Cristiano Ronaldo continues to defy science as he prepares to take part in his 6th World Cup at the age of 41, while Luka Modric and Edin Dzeko make up other outfield members of the over 40-year club. Yes, to let you know that Luka Modric and Edin Dzeko as well as Ronaldo are over 40 years and yes, they will be at the World Cup. Guillermo Ochoa, the goalkeeper of Mexico, will also be at the World Cup despite clocking 40 years old. Manuel Neuer, the goalkeeper of Germany, is over 40 years old and will be at the World Cup. Alright, that will be the destination point on today's edition of the program. Join me at 7 p.m. later tonight for Spotlight Naija on this same radio station, Fly 104.9 FM. Till then, I am the go-getter, Kozim Oladapo. Saying good morning to you and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.
No noise, just music. Fly FM 104.9, Eritrea's music station.
your desire.